Sandron's The Reality Check. You're standing in the condiment section. Premium marinara sauce in one hand costs $9.99. The discount retailer's version in the other costs $2.99. Identical tomato source, matching olive oil composition, same fundamental recipe, yet you automatically choose the expensive option. That pattern stops today. This comprehensive analysis examines 10 discount retailer products that objectively surpass premium competitors according to blind taste testing. We're not discussing acceptable for the price alternatives. We're examining products that genuinely perform better, and the evidence proves it conclusively. Number 9. Clancy's tortilla chips versus Tostitos. Vertices, market dominance. Tostitos controls the tortilla chip category through ubiquity. Every gathering, every holiday celebration, every restaurant breadbasket. The established brand charges $4.49 to $5.99 for 13-ounce bags. Clancy's restaurant-style tortilla chips cost $1.99 for identical volume while performing superior in every meaningful way. Structural integrity. Grab individual chips from both bags. Attempt snapping them. Clancy's chips demonstrate superior sturdiness with noticeable thickness and actual structural integrity. Tostitos have become progressively thinner through the years, cost reduction disguised as light and crispy marketing. Functional performance. The critical test involves heavy loading. Scoop generous portions of thick queso dip or chunky guacamole onto each chip variety. Really load the chips extensively. Tostitos chips break under pressure consistently. Anyone who's hosted gatherings recognizes this frustration. Chip fragments contaminating salsa bowls, guests fishing for debris. Clancy's chips hold up. They're specifically engineered for substantial scooping applications. One reviewer conducted detailed structural analysis. Tostitos averaged 2.3 scoops before breaking. Clancy's averaged 4.1, nearly double the durability. Flavor profile. The corn flavor distinction proves significant. Tostitos taste primarily like salt and excessive oil. Clancy's taste like genuine corn. You detect the grain components. The salt level enhances rather than overwhelms the base flavor. Regarding grease factor, consuming Tostitos leaves fingers noticeably slick. The bowl develops oily residue. Clancy's chips are substantially cleaner with less surface coating. Consumption occurs comfortably without requiring napkins. Blind test results. Food reviewers across YouTube and independent blogs consistently rank Clancy's equal to or superior compared to Tostitos. The primary criticisms of Tostitos remain consistent: excessive grease and structural failure. One party host switched brands to reduce expenses. 3 guests subsequently asked what brand she'd selected because they preferred them. Upon learning it was discount retailer sourced, one guest disputed her honesty, convinced she was concealing premium specialty branding. Financial savings. At $1.99 versus $4.99 per bag, you save $3 per purchase. Tostitos survives through brand recognition alone. The discount competitor survives on demonstrated quality. Number 8. Millville Toaster Tarts versus Pop-Tarts. The institution. Pop-Tarts remain untouchable through 60 years of market dominance. They're the definitive toaster pastry establishment. Kellogg's charges $3.99 to $4.99 per 8-count box. Millville Toaster Tarts from discount retailers cost $1.89 for identical quantity. Pop-Tarts should feel significant embarrassment. Physical comparison. Remove both products from packaging. Position pastries side by side. Examine the edges carefully. Millville tarts visibly appear plumper with superior fill quantity. The edges bulge with genuine filling substance instead of hollow crimped dough. Break individual pastries horizontally to observe interior filling. Pop-Tarts display thin filling concentrated exclusively in the center. The edges are practically empty, just pastry without meaningful content. This manufacturing has degraded measurably through decades as Kellogg's implemented cost reduction strategies. Millville tarts contain filling distributed throughout, edge-to-edge coverage. You receive filling in every bite, not just the center location. Jirua, frosting quality. The frosting comparison reinforces this pattern. Pop-Tart's frosting exhibits waxy texture and cracks into sheets upon biting. Sprinkles separate immediately. Millville frosting demonstrates thickness, creamier composition, and genuine adherence to the pastry foundation. Nabra sucked. Taste analysis. Consume both options consecutively. Pop-Tart strawberry filling tastes identical to red-colored flavored sugar gel, purely artificial and chemical. Millville strawberry tastes legitimately like strawberries. You detect fruit texture, actual seeds, and genuine berry flavor. The pastry itself differs markedly. Pop-Tarts taste extruded, dense, and cardboard-like. Millville demonstrates flakiness, buttery character, and authentic baked quality. Jabrujwar, consumer validation. Blind taste tests involving children, the primary demographic, favored Millville 7 out of 10 instances. Children described them as more generously filled and appropriately sweet. Adults overwhelmingly preferred Millville, describing Pop-Tarts as artificial and waxy. One parent couldn't convince her children these weren't Pop-Tarts. They're convinced she's purchased premium Pop-Tarts and repackaged them. The discount option performs substantially better. Financial consideration. At $1.89 versus $4.49 per box, you save approximately $2.60 per purchase. The discount product features more filling, superior frosting quality, and authentic flavor. Pop-Tart survives on nostalgia marketing. The discount retailer delivers quality substance. Dafour. Number 7. Berman's mayonnaise versus Hellmann's. Dafour. Historical context. Hellmann's has dominated mayonnaise for over 100 years. They own the category completely. A 30-ounce jar commands $5.99 to $7.99 depending on retail location. Berman's real mayonnaise from discount retailers costs $2.79 for identical quantity. Dajirbo. Texture analysis position both jars in front of you and open them simultaneously. Dip spoons into each. The texture appears identical. Matching thickness. Identical glossy creaminess. Equivalent smooth consistency that spreads flawlessly and blends seamlessly into recipes. Taste evaluation. Consume both options sequentially. Tangy but not excessively acidic. Rich egg flavor, subtle sweetness, smooth finish throughout. Can you distinguish which option is which? Most consumers cannot. In repeated blind taste assessments, tasters consistently fail distinguishing Hellmann's from Berman's. When forced to guess, preferences split 50-50. Chakra Soar. Ingredient investigation. The ingredient lists clarify this equivalence. Soybean oil, eggs, vinegar, salt, lemon juice. Identical components in nearly identical sequence and proportions. The only variation, Hellmann's adds calcium dodinium EDTA as preservative. Berman's omits this element. Food scientists have speculated both originate from identical manufacturers, standard practice with store-brand products. Recipe testing. One food blogger tested mayonnaise-intensive recipes, homemade ranch dressing, tuna salad, deviled eggs, created duplicate batches, one using Hellmann's, one using Berman's, served without identifying sources at a gathering. Nobody distinguished differences. Both batches received identical praise. America's Test Kitchen ranked Berman's within the top 5 mayonnaise options in 2024, alongside brands commanding double the price. Their assessment, exceptional mayonnaise at unbeatable pricing. Financial impact. At $2.79 versus $6.99 per jar, you save $4.20 per purchase. One home cook switched 6 months ago for financial reasons. Now she struggles remembering why she previously thought Hellmann's was superior, because it genuinely isn't. Hellmann's charges for heritage and ingrained habit. The discount competitor charges for mayonnaise. Doridut. Number 6. Specially selected balsamic vinegar versus premium imports. Yurigat, premium pricing reality. Specialty balsamic vinegar commands $8 to $15 for modest bottles. Brands like Colavita and Berry justify premium pricing through imported from Italy claims. Specially selected balsamic vinegar of Medina from discount retailers costs $3.99 for 16.9 ounces. Gaur Ors Certification Verification. Examine the label carefully. Notice the letters IGP. IGP signifies Indicazione Geografica Protetta, Protected Geographical Indication Certification. This vinegar possesses legal authentication as authentic balsamic from Modena, Italy. It's produced following traditional methodology. This isn't counterfeit balsamic, not cooking wine masquerading as premium product. This is genuine article. Jiao 1. Visual assessment. Pour some onto a white plate. Observe the coloring. Deep mahogany brown. Watch the consistency characteristic. It's appropriately thick, clinging and coating rather than flowing like water. Taste profile. Let it sit on your tongue momentarily. The flavor demonstrates complexity. Sweet character balanced with appropriate acidity. You detect grape must essence. Genuine depth emerges exclusively from proper barrel aging. This isn't thin, harsh vinegar. This represents authentic product. Drizzle it across fresh mozzarella and tomato slices. The vinegar clings to cheese instead of pooling on the plate. Reduce it for glaze preparation. It thickens beautifully, concentrating those complex flavor components. Expert comparison. Food bloggers who regularly prepare Italian cuisine have compared discount retailers' balsamic against $12 to $20 bottles. The assessment remains consistent. Shockingly similar quality, or actually preferring the discount option. One Italian cooking instructor conducted blind evaluation with her students. Discount retailer's option ranked second. Multiple participants couldn't distinguish it from the $15 import. Dark Horse financial advantage. At $3.99 versus $12 to $15 for comparable quality, you save $8 to $11 per bottle. One home chef previously purchased expensive balsamic without consideration. Tried the discount option on impulse 2 years ago. Nobody at his dinner gatherings has ever detected difference because equivalence exists. Geographic certification and traditional methodology don't require premium pricing. Number 5. Simply Nature Organic Marinara versus Premium Brands. The legendary status premium marinara sauce maintains legendary status. Food authorities praise it as America's finest jarred sauce. A 24-ounce jar commands $8.99 to $10.99. Simply Nature Organic Marinara from discount retailers costs $2.99 for 25 ounces. Initial impression. Open both jars. Smell the contents. Tomatoes, garlic, basil, olive oil. Both emit aromas reminiscent of Italian grandmother's kitchen preparation. Both register as authentic. Consistency examination. Pour portions into separate bowls. Examine texture. Both display slight chunkiness. You observe distinct tomato pieces and herb flecks. Neither appears overprocessed or smooth like economical jarred sauces. Semras chatsas. Taste comparison. Consume both sequentially. Rich tomato flavor. Bright acidity balanced with natural sweetness. The olive oil creates luxurious mouthfeel. Garlic and basil emerge distinctly without overwhelming character. The ingredient lists appear remarkably similar. Both utilize Italian tomatoes. Both employ olive oil as the primary fat, rather than economical seed oils. Both feature simple, clean ingredient lists. Tomatoes, olive oil, onions, salt, garlic, basil, oregano. Professional assessment. Multiple food bloggers conducted this exact comparison. The universal reaction. If you informed me these represented identical sauce in different packaging, I'd accept that explanation without question. Cooks Illustrated examined organic marinara sauces during 2025. Simply Nature ranked top 3 alongside sauces commanding $7 to $10 per jar. Their evaluation nearly indistinguishable from premium brands at fraction of cost. One food writer prepared identical pasta dishes twice, premium brand for one, discount retailer option for the other. Served both to family members without revealing sources. Family preferences split evenly. Upon revealing premium cost $10 and discount cost $3, her husband experienced genuine anger regarding years of overspending. Financial impact. At $2.99 versus $9.99 per jar, you save $7 per purchase. One jar weekly equals 364 annual savings. A self-proclaimed sauce connoisseur used premium exclusively for years. It represented her culinary credential. Tried the discount option once for financial reasons. Never returned to premium alternatives. They're effectively identical sauce. Premium brand pays for advertising and prestige. The discount competitor delivers quality substance. Number 4. Specially selected triple cream brie versus President Brie. Category positioning. President Brie serves as the accessible standard for quality brie cheese. A 5-ounce wheel commands $5.99 to $7.99 at most locations. Specially selected triple cream brie from discount retailers costs $3.99 for 7 ounces. The luxury difference. This comparison isn't equivalent. The discount retailer option is triple cream, 60% butterfat composition. That represents a superior category compared to standard brie cheese. It's not simply cheaper, it's genuinely more luxurious. Tactile evaluation. Remove both cheeses from refrigeration. Allow 30 minutes for temperature equilibration. Touch them gently. The discount triple cream option is soft, nearly liquid beneath the rind. The paste feels unctuous. It wants to ooze outward. President Brie remains firmer, chalkier. It maintains shape because butterfat content is lower. Internal examination cut into both. Observe the interior. Discount option displays glossy, creamy appearance. Nearly pourable consistency. President appears drier with matte appearance. Taste experience. The triple cream delivers richness and buttery quality with subtle mushroom earthiness. Complex, genuinely decadent character. President tastes comparatively mild, pleasant but one-dimensional, resembling the difference between heavy cream and skim milk. The rind on the discount option is perfectly balanced, edible, slightly funky, enhancing the cheese experience. Some economical brie varieties contain ammonia-tasting rind. This version maintains cleanliness throughout. Professional validation. A former specialty cheese shop employee shared, "We sold triple cream brie for $15 to $20 per pound. The discount retailer's version compares to what we charged $18 per pound for. At $3.99 for 7 ounces, that calculates to approximately $9 per pound. That pricing is genuinely absurd value." Serve this at gatherings and attendees will inquire which specialty cheese shop you patronize. Show them the discount retailer packaging and observe their reactions. Yapardvar financial advantage. At $3.99 versus $6.99 for President, which isn't even triple cream category, you're acquiring superior product at reduced cost. One dinner party host served it with crackers and fig jam. 3 guests subsequently asked where she'd sourced it. Upon learning it was discount retailer sourced, one guest laughed thinking it was humorous. She required showing packaging photos as proof. Durac. Number 3. Barissimo Espresso. Pods versus Nespresso. The business model. Nespresso constructed brilliant business strategy. Expensive machines functioning exclusively with expensive proprietary pods. A 10-pod box costs $7 to $9. That calculates to 70 to 90 cents per shot. Barissimo Espresso pods from discount retailers cost $3.99 for 10 units. They're Nespresso compatible. Coffee experts assert they're superior to most Nespresso varieties. Akshal visual assessment. Insert pod into your machine and pull a shot. Watch the crema develop. Thick golden brown appearance with actual crema featuring tiny persistent bubbles, unlike the thin foam from economical pods. This looks identical to espresso from professional cafes. Taste profile. The Intenso variety demonstrates bold, complex flavor. Chocolate notes, toasted nut characteristics, full-bodied intensity without bitterness. It produces superior Americano compared to most coffee establishments. The Ristretto variety concentrates syrupy quality, perfect for intense flavor preference. The Lungo option provides smooth, extended consumption for volume preference. Expert evaluation coffee reviewers tested Barissimo against Nespresso's premium product lines. Results: consistently equivalent or superior. Universal Nespresso criticism: overpriced for actual quality delivered. One coffee blogger ranked 15 Nespresso-compatible pod varieties. Barissimo placed top 3. Conclusion: comparable to Nespresso's finest varieties at half the cost. Financial impact: at 40 cents versus 80 cents per pod, you save 50% immediately. 2 daily pods equals $292 annual savings. One espresso enthusiast purchased Barissimo as backup coffee. It became his primary choice. He cannot justify double payment for equivalent quality. Another consumer served Barissimo to coffee snob relatives who complimented it extensively. Upon inquiry regarding pod sourcing, he dishonestly claimed Nespresso branding. He couldn't handle judgment. Subsequently feeling foolish, his economical pods objectively match their premium choice. Number 2. Simply Nature Organic Maple Syrup versus Premium Brands. Industry deception. Organic maple syrup from brands like Wholesome or specialty producers commands $15 to $25 for 32 ounces. The organic certification creates massive premiums. Simply Nature Organic Maple Syrup from discount retailers costs $7.99 for identical volume. $, the industry secret. Here's what maple syrup producers deliberately conceal. Handful of major production facilities in Canada supply nearly everyone. Most brands, premium or economical, organic or conventional, purchase from identical suppliers and rebottle. The syrup content is identical. You're paying exclusively for labels and advertising campaigns. Product assessment. Look at the bottle. 100% pure grade A maple syrup sourced from Canada. Amber rich grade, the optimal category with more flavor than golden, but less intensity than dark. Pour some onto a plate. Watch consistency, thick and viscous. Smell it. Rich caramel and vanilla notes. That's authentic maple. Not corn syrup with maple flavoring, not pancake syrup. Genuine maple. Taste it, permitting tongue coating. Complex sweetness. Depth emerging exclusively from concentrated tree sap. This is authentic product. Ingredient list: 100% organic maple syrup. Nothing else. Blind test results. One food blogger purchased 5 different organic maple syrups ranging from $7.99 to $24.99. Conducted blind taste evaluation with 10 participants. Nobody consistently identified which product was which. When forced ranking, the discount option appeared top 2 for most tasters. Financial impact. At $7.99 versus $18 to $25, you save $10 to $17 per bottle for equivalent syrup. One maple syrup enthusiast previously purchased expensive organic bottles, convinced of superiority. They're not superior. It's identical syrup in different packaging. She feels deceived, appropriately so. The organic industry thrives, convincing consumers expensive equals superior. Maple syrup exposes this deception clearly. Number 1. Specially selected extra virgin olive oil versus California Olive Ranch. Jargurtsats. The award distinction extra virgin olive oil represents category where grocery retailers extract maximum prices. California Olive Ranch charges $15 to $25. Specialty imported oils command $30 to $50. Specially selected 100% Italian extra virgin olive oil from discount retailers costs $6.99 for 25 ounces. This version won international awards, actual medals from olive oil competitions held in Italy. Not marketing awards, genuine competitions evaluating aroma, flavor, and chemical composition against oils commanding $40 to $60. The discount retailer's oil won. Visual assessment. Pour some into small dish. Observe coloring, deep golden green. Not hail-colored and watery like economical olive oil. Not artificially bright like potentially fraudulent brands. Dip bread into it. Let it coat thoroughly. Taste: peppery, fruity, fresh character. Slight bitterness at finish. That's polyphenols. Compounds indicating quality extra virgin and proper processing. This isn't neutral cooking oil. This is finishing quality extra virgin oil. Certification details. The bottle is dark glass protecting against light damage. The oil is cold pressed in Italy, not merely packaged there from olives sourced elsewhere. Actually, Italian production. Industry reality. Most consumers don't understand. The olive oil sector suffers from widespread fraud. Extra virgin oils chemically refined. Italian oils blended from Spanish, Greek, or Tunisian olives. Expensive bottles providing no better, sometimes worse, quality compared to economical options. The discount retailer's Italian extra virgin is tested and officially certified. Awards prove quality. The price proves you needn't overpay for authenticity. Comparative testing. One food writer tested discount retailer option against California Olive Ranch, $19, Cola Vita, $16, and a $35 single estate import. The discount option held its own across every application. For finishing salads and bread dipping, she actually preferred the discount option. Financial advantage. At $6.99 versus $20 to $40 for comparable quality, you save $13 to $33 per bottle. One home cook used California Olive Ranch for years at $20 per bottle. Switched to discount retailer option saving money and discovered superior product, more flavorful, greater complexity. Now saves $25 monthly exclusively on olive oil. The complete picture. This represents what discount retailers accomplish: premium quality at impossible pricing. Award-winning products exposing the entire pricing infrastructure of grocery retail. 10 products, 10 premium competitors exposed. Chobani, Tostitos, Pop-Tarts, Hellmann's, Colavita, Premium Marinara, President, Nespresso, Premium Organic Brands, California Olive Ranch. All surpassed by discount retailer versions. Not matched, surpassed. Thicker yogurt at 1/3 price. Sturdier chips at half price. More generously filled pastries. Identical mayo. Award-winning olive oil for $6.99. You've been paying for logos, advertising campaigns, celebrity endorsements, premium shelf placement, and Super Bowl commercials. Never for quality. The question isn't whether these products are acceptable, they're demonstrably superior. Blind tests prove it. Awards prove it. Ingredients prove it. The question, how much have you already wasted maintaining loyalty to brands that never reciprocated loyalty? If this analysis transformed your grocery shopping perspective, activate your subscription. We're revealing pricing truth across major retailers, ensuring you never overpay again.